Hey guys, it's Jason P's Gaming and Roller Coaster Review. So, I can't record when my laptop's plugged in. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing today is going to be going over the ride and stats, in my personal opinion, on the ride at Cedar Point, Steel Vengeance. So, let's get right into it. So, Steel Vengeance has a height of 205 feet, it has a 90-degree drop, 200-foot drop, 4 inversions, the length is 5,740 feet, the duration of the ride is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the height requirement is 52 inches. They run 3 trains usually, but when I went they were only running 2, and that's because of the whole bump incident that it had when it first started. So, if you hear any background noise, I'm at my friend's house, and his dog is laying on my lap, so that would be the noise. The rides per train is 24, and rides per hour is 1,200, so pretty good, ride rate. But like I said, that was less when I was there because they were only running 2 trains instead of 3. Now, the speed, if I didn't say already, is 74 miles per hour. And here are some of the records it has broken. World's tallest hybrid roller coaster, world's fastest hybrid roller coaster, world's steepest drop on a hybrid coaster, world's longest hybrid coaster, most inversions on a hybrid coaster, fastest airtime hill on a hybrid roller coaster, most airtime on a hybrid roller coaster, most airtime on any roller coaster, world's first hyper hybrid coaster. Hypercoaster means it goes above 200 feet. Park records broke. Most steel coaster track at one amusement park. Most roller coaster track at one amusement park. Most rides at one amusement park. Most roller coasters over 200 feet tall at amusement park. And most roller coasters with a first drop of 90 degrees or more in one amusement park. Now, the park records broken were just, of the park, Cedar Point. Now, for my personal opinion on this coaster, I love it, and everyone talks about how good that first drop was, and I agree with them. The first drop is a good one, but the rest of the ride is so wild and so forceful that you just forget about that first drop. Once you go into that second hill, you get some good air time, good ejector and floater air time throughout the entire ride. It's consistently speed, and you just never get a break. This coaster is very smooth, it's very fast, won't beat you up at all, it's like what it replaced Mean Streak. If you didn't know, Steel Vengeance was a replacement for Mean Streak, because Mean Streak was so rough. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's smooth, it's fast, it's just an all-out insane ride. When I got off the ride, I was speechless. And this was actually my first time riding a hypercoaster, which is a coaster that goes above 200 feet, like I said before. It was so forceful, and just the adrenaline was high. I'm not going to spoil the rest of the ride, but right before, I'm going to say 2 things. Right before you go into the first lift hill, you get 2 little airtime hills, 2 little airtime bunny hills, and when you're going up that chain lift, the chain lift is extremely loud because, well, it's an RMC. That's one thing RMC needs to work on, is their chain lift volume, but honestly, it's not too bad. It doesn't give you too bad of a headache. And so on the third hill, right after coming off the second hill, it banks you outwards. So it's not an inward bank, it's an outward bank. And you get some good airtime off that. And I think that was my all-time favorite part of the ride. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next roller coaster review, where I will be doing one on Raptor. Then after Raptor, I will be doing Gatekeeper. But that's in the future. So, As always, see you next time. In the future, I've decided that I'm also going to move on to making silly little music videos, and, I'm gonna do some weird stuff, like, with music, and just covers of unpopular music. Like, did you know that there was a entire genre of music dedicated to steampunk? I did not know that. I listened to some, and I enjoyed it, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is cover some music. And with that, I will leave you. Subscribe, hit the bell, and remember, always be positive. Jason P's Gaming and Roller Coaster Review out.